Hey, I'm here with Billy Brake, and we just got done with Gen Con Indianapolis 2014, and he was a Duel the Masters master. So how was that experience?
It was good. It's the 4th year I've done it. I always have a lot of fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For 4 days straight. It's a lot of fun.
Do you think that the rules that you get are fair? Do you think they're absolutely ridiculous?
Some of them are more ridiculous than the others. Like this year, the Shadow rule was pretty unfair. There's always like 1 or 2 decks that have rules that are like tilted way in our favor, but some of them are pretty even. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Shadow deck? Do you think it's good, or?
I think it's really good. I think Shadow Fusion, being able to punish like Xyz monsters or anything from the extra deck for that matter is like really good.
Better than Stellar Knights?
I don't know. Stellar Knights are also Satella. I think it's Satellar.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever they're called. They're really good. I mean, clearly, Stratos is a good card. Wolfpark's a good card, and
they have all of it.
They have all those
yeah,
cards.
everything.
Not only when they're normal, but also special. And then I don't know. They're all really good archetypes. This new set's really good. I'm really excited to test everything out when I get back home.
So when you're playing Duel the Master, is your goal actually to win, or or do you like have do you set personal goals to like get off a certain combo or anything?
Yes, sometimes I do. If I want to like do something crazy and wacky with one of the decks, I will. Like from the past years, like one of the Yu-Gi decks we used had all 3 of the God cards, and so I would play. I would be like I waited until I could summon all 3 Winged Dragon Ra, Obelisk Tormentor, Slifer, the Sky Dragon. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, do stuff like that, and it's always about having fun to make sure the people I'm playing with are having fun and just having a good Gen Con.
So I've heard from someone like one of their goals usually when they're playing someone is they don't want to just let someone win, and they don't want to just squash someone, but instead they'd rather let them take them as close to the brink as they can and then fight back.
That is very yep. A lot of the games will get down really low, really early, and then come back and just want to have an entertaining match, but not always lose. Sometimes you have to win.
That's pretty cool. Well, what does it take to become a master? Since someone will probably ask that.
Playing lots of Yu-Gi-Oh, having a positive attitude for sure, and just being a nice guy and lots of dueling and being good at it.
So I know you took a little bit of a break from the game for a little while. Why was that, and what were you doing in that time period?
From 2010 till the beginning of 2014, I went to every single event, every Yu-Gi-Oh event in North America. Not the Mexico ones, I guess, but I traveled so much, and I just had 6-month break. You got to take a break every now and
Europe.
And I didn't go to Europe, so I went to one European one, the Brighton, a long time ago. But just you have to take a break every now and then. But I think I'm gonna get back in the game, start playing a lot now, and I was at Nationals and see what's gonna happen.
What other games did you really like while you were out doing other stuff?
Hearthstone. I play Hearthstone every now and then, just not competitively. I get Legend on ladder, but I just enjoy playing Hearthstone as a relaxing kind of thing, in my room on my iPad.
How do you feel about Versus System potentially coming back at this event?
I actually didn't play Versus System when it came back, because I played Yu Yu Hakusho trading card game from Score, and so I was never really into Versus, but I heard it's a really good game. And it's a living card game now, so when you buy it, you have all the cards.
Whoa, not living card game. That's copywritten. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're actually supposed for that.
Oh,
yeah, so.
Oh, really? Okay, well, whatever it is, it's interesting. I'm interested to look into it. That's for sure.
That is super cool. So, who were the other Duel the Masters, and how did you feel about this year? How did you like this
year? It was myself, Bo Tang, from Canada / China. He's awesome. Robert Boyajian, YCS champion, also awesome, and Tom Mack, also YCS champion, and I had a great time with all of them. It was a really good weekend.
Okay, cool. So, of the decks that you had, what were the coolest ones to play and why?
The Shadow deck was really cool. I didn't lose with it all weekend, so that's a good reason why. And probably the Satella Knight, because it used pendulum summoning with the rule, to where we could search twice. So we could always odd-eyes Pendulum Dragon to search for both Time Gazer and Stargazer, and then just pendulum summon everything from our hands. And that was probably one of the most fun decks.
So coming back into the game, how do you feel about pendulum summons in general? Do you think they're gonna be too good, like Xyz kind of took over Synchro for a while?
No, I don't think it's gonna be on the same scale as Xyz monsters, but I know next set and the new challengers, they're supposed to get a lot better. Right now, they're very wishy-washy kind of, but once we get some of the better ones, then it could really take off. Like summoning all the monsters out of your hand and the pendulum monsters from your extra deck, it just could be really good. Has lots of potential.
Well, since you've played for forever, what 3 formats do you like the most and why? And what was your favorite deck of all time?
Okay, favorite deck of all time? Easy. A lot of people would think it's Tengu Plants because I won with it twice, but no, X-Sabers is my, either format, Rescue Cat or not, my favorite deck of all time. And my favorite 3 formats, so number 1, Edison, the 75th Shonen Jump. That one specific event was its format in its own. Right before the Shining Darkness came out, that's my favorite format by far. And yeah, both the X-Saber formats probably falling right behind the Rescue Cat one and the Samurai one with no Heavy Storm. Because there was no Heavy Storm, so everyone would just like set all their back row. And I would play 7 tools with Bandit and Trap Stun, and like they would have 4 back row. I'd make a high unlay. They'd Solemn Warning, I'd 7 tools and blow everything else up. That was a lot of fun. So those 3 formats probably.
For sure. Well, since you took some time to play, you know, other card games like Hearthstone, and I know you did play Yu Yu Hakusho, a lot of people like to say that, you know, being pro at Yu-Gi-Oh does not take a lot of skill. What would you say to those people?
Well, I mean, I've never liked the word pro, but doing well consistently at Yu-Gi-Oh does take a lot of skill. I mean, it takes a lot of luck too, but there is definitely skill involved. You have to put the time in, learn to figure out what deck is the best to pick for an event, and not alone, let alone just play the deck right. So it definitely takes more skill than people give it credit for. While there is luck, a lot of luck involved.
Would you tell people to come to Gen Con, or do you think it's too expensive for people?
I mean, if it's too expensive, then don't come. But if you have the money, I would definitely come. Gen Con is a lot of fun. This is my 7th one in a row, and I always have a blast.
So what events were going on, and what was Konami doing, as well as overall Gen Con, what was going on?
Well, we had our own Yu-Gi-Oh room. They had the Duel of the Master setup that I was at, and then there was also like, you can make your own tokens. There's the giant card duel, beanbag toss. What else was there? Oh, also, let alone the normal side events, you had Winamats, regional flights.
Giant cards.
Giant card, Attack of the Giant Card, yeah.
Sealed battle pack play.
Sealed battle pack, yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of fun.
That's super cool. So even if you only played Yu-Gi-Oh and aren't necessarily a Magic guy, or a D&D guy or a miniatures guy, you think it would definitely be something to check out?
Oh yeah, if you just like games in general, like I mean, you could not know how to play like a lot of games, come here and just literally walk into any room, like anywhere in downtown, and there's like a game going on. You could learn how to, and everyone's so nice, they'll teach you whatever you want to know. And yeah, there's a lot to do. You could learn how to play, even, who knows, there may be another game you like even more out. So yeah, Gen Con is definitely something you should go to.
And I guess my last question is, will we be seeing you at YCS Toronto or any other YCSs soon?
I should be at all 3 of the remaining YCSs, Toronto, Anaheim, and Dallas. Well, for sure Dallas, because I live there, but probably, for sure Anaheim and Dallas, and probably Toronto, yep.
Any last thoughts?
Yu-Gi-Oh's awesome.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, Billy.